have your own set?
Hi, my name is Nuha and I am a stand-up comedian. There aren't many female comedians in Malaysia. I feel like it's a loss. Women and non-male comedians bring diversity of thought and idea and even performance into comedy, into any scene, into any field. Men will come up to me and be like, usually I don't find women funny, but you were okay. You were kind of funny. And I'm like, so?
Like, people have come up to me after the show and seem very surprised that an older Indian woman could be funny. Yeah. There are people who come to watch and shut off when there's a woman, female comedian who goes upstage, assuming that they won't be funny. Yeah, I've seen that happen. I find that when I do some raunchy jokes on stage, and people think that's who I am off stage, and they would talk to me like that character on stage, and I literally run and hide when people talk like that.
They tell me Jilf is a thing. Jilf, grandmas I love to fuck. In porn, I don't know. You see, I don't watch porn, I don't watch porn. I only participate. The pay is good, guys. The pay is good. What can I say?
I would say that double standard happens especially when it comes to tokenism. And they just want to say that they are being inclusive and diverse, so that's when they just pull one female act to be in the poster. The perception of me being a woman in the comedy scene, of course, by default, is women are not funny. Yeah, so I have to work harder to convince people that I'm funny. Female comedian doesn't have much stage time, and usually it's just a token in the show, so that people will know that they have a woman in the show, but that's about it.
If you look, the shows that are specifically produced for non-male acts is where you will see more than one female act. And if you question it, you will get these answers like, oh, there just aren't that many, female acts. There just aren't that many female acts who are at that level. But the thing is, nobody's going to be at that level if you don't give them the opportunity. In Southeast Asia, comedians who pass through Malaysia will often say that Malaysia is the best place to do comedy because our audiences are always so forgiving. And I think that is what will help more female comedians to grow in Malaysia. Because if they show up on stage, the audience is going to sit and they're going to listen. The only way you will lose their attention is if they are extremely drunk or you are not that great.
Audience-wise, I think still Malaysian audience are very polite, even though sometimes I say some cringy stuff, they will just not laugh or just not look at my face after that when I'm wanting some affirmation. Was that funny? They'll just look away.
We make jokes about periods. The men laugh, and the next time that a woman tells them, oh man, my period is so painful, maybe they'll be more likely to say, oh, that sounds horrible, is there any way I can help, instead of, man, try getting kicked in the balls.
Comedy is actually an art. So if you can turn something taboo, difficult to talk about, into something so lighthearted and funny, it is actually, it's perfect. And then everybody can start talking about it, and that's how we can break the stigma together. Two of us who frequently be at the open mic, we will consistently go there, so that when other female comedians, they see that we are there, they feel that, okay, I can go there because Nuha is there, because Shak is there, Juliana is there. So they don't feel that they are all alone in this.